Sledgehammer Games dropped an absolute bombshell. We have all, and I mean all the intel for Modern Warfare 3's launch. We're gonna be going over everything in this video, all the weapons, the kill streaks, the perks, literally everything. If you guys want to stay up to date with any and all news, updates, best class setups, best settings, tips and tricks, anything Modern Warfare 3 when it officially releases, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and turn those post notifications. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Now, as you guys can see here, when you are going to be loading up Modern Warfare 3, there is going to be a carryover system. If you guys are unaware about the carryover system, everything you've done within Modern Warfare 2 is going to be carrying over to Modern Warfare 3, so there is no wasted time, which I think is a massive W, and hopefully they continue this tradition in future Call of Duties, because I feel like that's something a lot of people complain about. They play the game for a year, and then once the new game releases, everything they've done is pretty much worthless. So that's definitely nice they went ahead and did that. Right here, the carry forward confirmation. If you're a Modern Warfare 2 player with a sizable collection of weapons, these are carried further at the weapon level you reached, along with any unlocked attachments and camos. This is amazing. So I know some people had this notion that they would have to re-level up their Modern Warfare 2 guns in Modern Warfare 3. That is not the case. So you do not have to waste that time. So that's going to be another massive W. I was kind of worried about that. I did feel they were going to go ahead and make it so we had to level those weapons up again. We don't have to do that. So that saves literal countless hours of grinding. So you could just jump right into the Modern Warfare 3 guns or just destroy people with the Modern Warfare 2 guns. So that's amazing. Now, missing Modern Warfare 2 weapons. If you're a brand new Modern Warfare player, or you're a Modern Warfare 2 player who has missed collecting some of the available weapons, every Modern Warfare 2 weapon available is going to be in Modern Warfare 3. So all the DLC guns, so let's say you didn't unlock something, it's going to be available in Modern Warfare 3. So you could essentially just bypass unlocking it in Modern Warfare 2 and just play with it in Modern Warfare 3, which is another massive W. They're trying to prevent any type of wasted time with this Call of Duty. I think that is amazing. So definitely get hyped for that if you have not already. Now, weapon balancing. All Modern Warfare 2 weapons will receive a weapons pass by Sledgehammer Games, so all armaments have balanced attachments, and no matter which Modern Warfare game they originated from. So they're going to be rebalancing all of the Modern Warfare 2 guns and Modern Warfare 3 to go ahead and compensate for the TTK differences. We knew this was going to happen. We'll see how it plays out. I still believe the Modern Warfare 2 guns are ironically going to be dominant here in Modern Warfare 3, but again, we'll see when the game actually releases. Weapon select streamlining. There are shortcut buttons along the bottom of the screen, allowing you to quickly preview, equip, and open Gunsmith, entering and firing range, and previewing the weapon. So they're making everything a little bit quicker. You can obviously select the gun you want. You can select the gun from the game you want. And also you can jump to the firing range in and out a lot easier, more than you could within Modern Warfare 2, which is amazing because the UI in that game was a little bit weird. Now, there's going to be a lot of weapons within Modern Warfare 3. Like, there's over 70 guns technically being released. Now, there's going to be 6 new assault rifles, the Modern Warfare 3 weapons. And you can see here, there's 15 total Modern Warfare 3, and there's going to be 6 total MW3, Modern Warfare 2, excuse me, 15 total MW2 weapons and 6 total Modern Warfare 3 assault rifles. So there's going to be 21 ARs in the game on launch, which is disgusting. So if you didn't play Modern Warfare 2 that much, you're going to be in for a massive surprise. But obviously, there's more Modern Warfare 2 guns than Modern Warfare 3 guns, you know, at launch. So here's going to be the first gun, the SVA 545. This weapon system fires the first 2 rounds nearly at the same time, making this an incredibly lethal weapon in careful hands. So it's nice they're going ahead and giving us a description and obviously the picture what the gun looks like, so we have an idea on, you know, what we want to be using when the game does release. We obviously had this available in the beta. It was an okay assault rifle. It was a melt machine if you land your first 2 shots, but there definitely was some better guns. Now we have the MTZ 556. You see the picture here. Boasting an exceptional fire rate for a 5.56 weapon, this close quarters AR excels at close and mid range. We obviously had this in the beta as well. Definitely a solid assault rifle. Wasn't bad by any means, but I believe the MCW was the king daddy in the beta. Now we also have the Holger 5.56. This is going to be technically kind of, I guess, the G36, not the G36C, but actually the big daddy assault rifle, the G36. Chambered in 5.56, this AR offers exceptional range and reliability for most engagements. So it's going to have exceptional range, so it's going to be a great long range weapon, kind of like the MCW. So I'm definitely curious to see exactly how this gun is going to be playing out. Now, this is the MCW. We obviously had this in the beta. If you played the beta, this was, in my personal opinion, the best AR in the game. This remarkably adaptable AR features phenomenal recoil control and versatility from a lightweight frame chambered in 5.56. Now, I do believe this is going to be the best AR when the game does launch, but again, we'll have to wait and see. Now, we also have another AR, the DG58. Now, this is going to be a 3-round burst bullpup AR. So it's going to be obviously a weapon that if you can hit your shot center mass to the head, you're gonna be getting a 1 burst kill. At least that's what I believe, what it should be with the TTK. This is probably gonna be one of those marksman style assault rifles, where if you're accurate, you're gonna be very well rewarded. Now we also have the FR556, another burst weapon. This is actually crazy. This is the first Call of Duty in a while where they're releasing 2 burst weapons at launch. Normally they only release 1 and they add some later on, or none at all, but this game they're releasing 2, which is cool. A 3-round burst bullpup AR, a well-placed burst can be extremely deadly at intermittent ranges. So this is going to be, again, another good burst weapon. It's going to be the battle between the FR 5.56 and also it's going to be a battle between the DG58. Now, I do believe these are going to be the order which you unlock them, which is going to be the SVA, the MTZ, the Holger 5.56, the MCW, the DG58, as well as the FR 5.56. That doesn't mean it's going to be, you know, worst to best. You know, there could be, you know, some, you know, sleepers in here. You know, for all we know, they could have went ahead and buffed up the SVA, and it's just disgusting. But I believe these are going to be the order in which you do unlock these guns when the game does officially release. Now, we also have battle rifles here. We're going to have 3 Modern Warfare 3 battle rifles. So we have the Bass B. We had this in the beta. This is a highly controllable and powerful battle rifle chambered in 6.8 Wrath, designed for all-around reliability and performance. So this was an okay weapon in the beta. They did go ahead and actually buff this weapon. Buffed it. It had some weird hit detection issue, but after they went ahead and fixed that, this thing actually was pretty decent. So we'll go ahead and see how it does play out when the game fully releases. We have the Sidewinder, a highly adaptable battle rifle chambered in .450 that delivers high damage at close to mid range. So this is definitely interesting. This kind of looks like the ACR as well. This actually might legitimately be like the quote unquote ACR, the real ACR 6.8, or you know, the 6.8, even though it technically isn't the one we saw from Modern Warfare 3. It looks pretty cool, I ain't gonna lie. So we'll see. Hard hitting, it's pretty interesting, guys, I ain't gonna lie. It's chambered in the .450. For you gun buffs, let me know down in the comment section what type of round that is. Now we have the MTZ 762, which is going to be a fully automatic battle rifle designed to send hard-hitting 7.62 rounds downrange at high velocity. So this is going to be another hard-hitting battle rifle. Honestly, the battle rifles are looking pretty interesting. Now, in my personal opinion, it really well could become true. The battle rifles might be better than the assault rifles this Call of Duty, depending on obviously the recoil control, the range, and how many rounds they come with each magazine. So that's going to be really interesting to see when the game does release, or how the attachments play out, because tuning is not going to be available in Modern Warfare 3. Now with the submachine guns, we have 6 Modern Warfare 3 submachine guns. We have the Striker, which is going to be a hard-hitting controllable SMG chambered in .45 auto, reliable at close to mid ranges. We had this in the beta. This was 100% the best SMG available at the time. It was better than some of the assault rifles we had available. So I'm really curious to see how the Striker is going to play out. We have the WSP Swarm which is looking like the Uzi. Ultra combat and maneuverable. This 9mm SMG overwhelms targets with a fast fire rate. This is definitely pretty cool. This was actually a very fun gun to use. You actually had access to this in the campaign, and it was like lightning quick. The mover, I can't even speak. It was like lightning quick. The movement was ridiculous on this weapon. So I'm really curious to see how this is going to play out. We have the AMR9, which is going to be a fully automatic SMG chambered in 9mm. The AMR9 is a go-to for operators who prefer to shred competition from close to mid-range. I didn't really use this too much during the beta. I was kind of stuck with that Striker because it was hard hitting. It was packing a punch. I was dropping nukes with that gun, but I definitely need to go ahead and take a look at the AMR9 because I know this is going to be a solid SMG when the game does release. Okay, so we have the WSP9. This is actually going to be like the Uzi. That was probably the mini Uzi up there. A fully automatic SMG featuring a slow rate of fire balanced by high damage. Okay, so this is the Uzi. So this is going to be the hard hitting. The other one was going to be the mini Uzi, where it's going to be, I guess, faster firing. The mini Uzi, from what we see right here, this is probably going to be the one I'm going to be running. This and the Striker, because I kind of like the hard hitting SMGs that fire a little bit slower, but you know, are pretty good at any and all ranges. So this is probably my cup of tea right here. We have the Rival 9, which is going to be a lightweight 9mm SMG built for agility. So this is pretty cool. Very, very interesting. And then we have the Striker 9. This compact SMG handles like a carbine while taking advantage of low recoil and versatility from 9mm rounds. Okay, so we have a couple of different variations of already existing guns in the game. We've saw that with the Uzi as well as the Striker here. So we're kind of going ahead and taking a book from Modern Warfare 2 when we had like the ISO 9mm and the ISO 45. It looks like that's going to be a thing within Modern Warfare 3. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think about that. Now for the shotguns, we're obviously going to have three Modern Warfare 3 shotguns. We have the Lockwood 680. It's going to be a 12 gauge pump action shotgun. This is probably going to be the best shotgun available just because the pump actions typically are just disgusting. We have the Haymaker, which is going to be highly effective at close range. This mag-fed combat shotgun will clear rooms with rounds to spare. So this is going to be something you can probably spam and just destroy people. So it's going to be good at close ranges, obviously. But I still think that Lockwood is going to be the best shotgun we have available right now. The Riveter, this is going to be a full auto .310 shotgun built around an AR receiver. The Riveter is a hole punching machine, so this is pretty interesting here. I'm not too sure about this .30 point. Let me know down in the comment section, gun buffs, how you pronounce this. .310, is that how you pronounce it, or is it .310? Let me know. But these are the three shotguns. I'm calling it right now. The Lockwood 680 is probably going to be the best one. Now we obviously going to have some light machine guns. We have 5 LMGs here. We have the Pulmiot, I butchered that, 762. This is going to be a 762 belt-fed light machine gun. So this is probably going to be a dominant LMG. It provides excellent suppressive fire, dealing a massive amount of damage at long ranges. We have the DG58 LSW. We saw the DG58 assault rifle, the burst weapon in the AR category. So again, it looks like they're doing the same thing this year that they did last year with a different variation within weapon classes. This lightweight squad squad weapon for controlling zones and laying down suppressive 5.5 by 42mm fire. Pretty cool. Or 5.8 by 42mm fire. These rounds are, they're having a lot of different, you know, rounds as Call of Duty. It's pretty ridiculous, but it's cool. It's something different. We have the Holger 26. Again, this is going to be the G36, I guess, LMG conversion. We have the assault rifle already in the game. Probably going to get the submachine gun, the C version, as DLC. I can probably guarantee you that. This high modular light machine gun that can be adapted at most combat scenarios, chambered in versatile 5.56 ammunition. So that's pretty cool. And then we're going to have the Bruin MK9, which ironically was supposed to release within Modern Warfare 2. I guess they're going to go and hold it and just go ahead and drop it within Modern Warfare 3. So that's pretty interesting. Cool. It's a fully automatic air-cooled light machine gun chambered in 5.56. Support your team and pin down the enemy. Now we do have the TAC Eradicator. This is going to be a fully automatic LMG. It's going to be a prototype, and this is pretty interesting. Wow. Okay, so this is something that I was not expecting to go ahead and release. Note, the TAC Eradicator will become available to use in-game via challenge shortly after game launch. So this is actually not available off rip. This is going to be essentially like a DLC gun, a free DLC gun you can get by just doing a challenge. So that's pretty cool. I'll be going ahead and getting that done. Now we have some Marksman rifles here. We have the KVO Enforcer, which is going to be a 7.62 lightweight construction, results in extra recoil control for rapid follow-up shots. We have the MCW 6.8. So I guess this technically is like the ACR 6.8 that we saw in the OG MW3. It's just going to be a marksman rifle, or at least the one that's chambered in that round. So that's my mistake from earlier. This is going to be a highly modular marksman rifle, features exceptional damage and reliability. We have the DMG 56. Again, another, I guess, Holger style marksman rifle. A titan of ballistic ingenuity. This marksman rifle boasts best in class rate of fire and exceptional controllability. So this is probably going to be the best marksman rifle from what they're going ahead and saying. And then we have the MTZ Interceptor, a high powered marksman rifle chambered in 7.62, control mid to long range distances with this semi-automatic weapon. So another, I guess, ACR style marksman rifle here. And then we have the snipers, which is going to be the CAT AMR. This is going to be a 50 cal bolt action sniper rifle. This is what I'm going to be running because I love my bolt actions and 50 cal. We have the longbow, which is going to be a lightweight, heavy modified sniper rifle designed for precision shooting and repeat shots. This was disgusting in the beta. This thing was overpowered in the beta, so we'll see how this plays out. We have the KB Inhibitor, which is going to be a semi-automatic sniper chambered in .338, offers undeniable recoil control and stability. This is going to be like that semi-automatic sniper you can go ahead and spam, so pretty cool. We have the pistols here. We have the Core 45, which is going to be a semi-automatic ballistic pistol chambered in .45. We have the Renetti, which is going to be the burst pistol. We have the TYR, which is going to be the Magnum. So it's going to be like a hand cannon. Could potentially hit one hit to the head. We have the WSP Stinger. We saw this in the beta, which is going to be kind of like, I guess, the pocket pistol of the pocket submachine gun. And then we have a launcher, which is going to be the RGL-80. That's pretty ridiculous. Grenade launcher. Okay. Melee weapons, you know, we get the combat knife and we have the karambit. So these are pretty cool. Interesting. We're going to have some aftermarket parts. There's going to be 6 at launch. The following aftermarket parts are available immediate at launch, and each one has a designated unlock challenge. Expect further aftermarket parts to become available throughout each season, including preseason via the weekly challenge system. So there's going to be aftermarket parts releasing weekly. So there's essentially going to be a new gun releasing weekly. To apply certain aftermarket parts to a weapon, the weapon needs to be at maximum level. So this is technically, I guess, what's going to be replacing tuning. So once you max your gun out, instead of tuning it, you get another variation of that weapon, which I think is 1,000 times better anyway. So awesome. Note, for aftermarket parts unlocked via weekly challenges, once the challenges expire at the end of the season, the aftermarket part moves to the armory challenges section for a new and always available unlock challenge. So even if you do miss it that week, you still can unlock it. Massive W here. So you guys can see the aftermarket parts for the guns they're going to be releasing. You have like an MCW, an Uzi style gun, and some other LMGs. So this is definitely awesome. I'm really happy they're going ahead and doing that. You can see here with the Modern Warfare 2 weaponry, they are going to be going ahead and adjusting the damage ranges, the damage values, the damage location, multipliers, head, torso, legs. The attachments are going to be adjusted, and they're also going to be adjusting the pros and cons of these attachments, because as you can see here, we are going to be actually removing the tuning characteristic from the game at all. So that's not going to be a thing anymore. Tuning is gone. There's going to be a note here in the patch notes saying that tuning is gone. You guys can see here, weapon tuning removal. this is gone. With the additional statistic knowledge you're able to receive while swapping between modifications, providing an impressive amount of incremental weapon meta building. I love how they said that. Weapon tuning has been removed, so no more tuning, but at the same time, I think this is going to be overall a better solution because everything is going to be a little bit easier to go ahead and navigate. And at the end of the day, with the aftermarket parts, I think we can all agree that being able to unlock a new weapon instead of being able to tune it is definitely a massive W, at least for me. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think. Now, I did want to go over the vests as well as the Killstreaks that are releasing within Modern Warfare 3 on launch. They did make some changes from the beta, so I want to keep you guys up to date so you guys know exactly what's going on when the game becomes available for everyone. Now, we have 6 vests available on launch. Now, we have the Infantry Vest. This is going to be a standard issue mobile infantry vest. Increased TAC sprint duration and reduces refresh time. This is going to be a nice vest if you're trying to run and gun. Now, we also have the Engineer Vest. This is going to be an equipment, or I should say a counter equipment oriented vest. You're going to be able to spot enemy equipment, field upgrades, and kill streaks through walls. And aiming down sights is going to be able to highlight them so your teammates know exactly where and where not to go, which is definitely a nice option. You're also going to have faster field upgrade recharge time. Now we have the Gunner Vest. This is going to be the vest that I'm most likely going to be running. Weapon and ammo focus kit. Deploy with max ammo. So we have bandolier with this vest. This is going to be amazing if you're trying to get a nuke in this game. Improved reload speed. And you also going to have duplicate effects. They do not stack. So this is going to be nice if you're trying to go ahead and secure a nuke, because you're going to have max ammo as well as faster reloading. So awesome. This is not going to be stacking with, you know, the quick grip gloves or whatnot. So essentially we're going to have 2 things in one with this vest. That's kind of why I like the Gunner Vest. Now we have the Demolition Vest. Lethal and tactical mastery. Resupply lethal and tactical every 25 seconds. So this is actually pretty interesting. So this is going to be another vest if you are playing a little bit slower, or you're playing an OBJ mode where you need your lethals and tacticals. This is going to be a way you can get them, continuously. Now we have the CCT Comms Vest. This is going to be a team intelligent resource. Increases duration enemies stay on radar and zooms out radar for you and nearby allies. Enemies you kill drop intel packs, which generate a radar ping for you and nearby allies when collected. This is going to be actually pretty interesting. So essentially, if you have, a support party or people you're playing with, and you're trying to get your first nuke, or let's just say you're just playing with a group of people, this could be a nice vest because you're going to have a longer UAV and pings when you kill somebody. So essentially, you could theoretically on smaller maps have a 24/7 UAV, which is unbelievable. Now we have the Overkill Vest. This is obviously going to allow you to have increased weapon swap speed, reload while sprinting, and you're going to be able to carry 2 weapons. So that's going to be pretty cool. Definitely a nice option, within this vest as well. Now we have the gloves. These again are not going to be able to stack with some of the vests that kind of do the same thing, which honestly does make sense, and I kind of like that. So you can pick what you want and kind of not have something wasted. Now, quick grip gloves increase weapon swap speed. The ordnance gloves throw equipment further, reset timer fuse on thrown back grenades. The commando gloves reload while sprinting. Scavenger gloves resupply ammo and throwing knives from dead players. Marksman gloves reduce sway and flinch while you're ADS. And assault gloves, while jumping, accuracy and time to ADS is improved. So this is going to be literally for people who jump shot. So the assault gloves are actually pretty viable, but I believe the best gloves are going to be probably the Marksman gloves coupled with the Gunner Vest, at least for me, if you're trying to go ahead and get a nuke. Or if you're running that CCT comms vest, definitely go ahead and rock scavenger gloves. We have boots as well. We have lightweight boots, increased movement and swim speed, reduces noise while swimming. We have the climbing boots. It's going to be increasing climbing and mantling speeds and reduces fall damage. The running sneakers increases TAC sprint duration and reduces refresh time. Tactical pads increases slide distance and allow for aiming down sights while sliding. Increases stance transition speed, and crouch movement speed. So if you're one of those movement players, this is going to be a great boot for you to run. Stalker boots increase strafe and ADS movement speed, and covert sneakers eliminates footstep sound. So obviously Stalker boots and covert sneakers, in my personal opinion, are going to be the most useful when this game does release. Now we have gear. We have the TAC mask, reduces strength of enemy flash and stuns. We have the mission control comm link, which is going to be reducing your kill streak, so essentially kind of like a hardline perk. Bone conduction headset reduces combat noise and allows you to hear footsteps. This is obviously what I'm running. They don't call me ears for nothing. The mag holster, improved reload speed. Black light flashlight slows recent enemy footsteps, so tracker, so a rat perk. And we have the LR detector, warns of hostile laser and radiation sources. So that's going to be something probably for Warzone. So overall, a nice, just available gear set. Threat identification system, while ADS automatically ping enemy locations and crosshairs, we got more. Data jacker, enemies you kill drop a smartphone. Collecting the smartphone generates a radar ping, so we got more, assistance for getting nukes. Cool. Signal jammer emits a signal disrupting place enemy claymore. So this is going to be emits a signal disrupting placed enemy claymores and mines. Warns of enemy equipment. That's actually nice. I like this. So you can probably drop this like in a hot spot and disable a bunch of equipment. Hijacked IFF strobe, undetectable by AI targeting system and thermal optics, does not highlight an enemy tactical camera or recon drones. Okay. Ghost TV camo while moving, blocks detection by UAV, so ghost and heartbeat sensors. EOD padding reduces damage from non-killstreak explosives and fire. And obviously we have the tacticals and lethals, standard stuff from Modern Warfare 2. They just completely brought everything over. Everything's the exact same here. So this is pretty interesting. Overall, a very nice, available system of perks and abilities. Now, the only thing different here we have is going to be the med box. Deploy a box of medical supplies for you and your teammates to reduce healing delay. Nice. Kind of like from Battlefield. So they brought that over from Battlefield. That's like the only thing that we have different here. Everything else we've already had. But overall, this is pretty cool. Armor piercing rounds gives weapon ammo that applies bonus damage against armored targets. So again, destroying kill streaks a little bit easier. But these are going to be the streaks. We have the UAV, the mosquito drone, the SAM turret, the bomb drone, which is annoying, the Guardian ST, which is kind of irritating. Just one of those rat streaks. Care package, the counter UAV. We have the cluster mine, kind of annoying. Precision airstrike, cruise missile, remote turret, the mortar strike, the SAE. We have the Juggernaut recon, which is pretty interesting here. The Wheelson, the Overwatch helo, the VTOL jet. So they bumped up the VTOL from an 8 to a 10 here, so you can actually rock the Overwatch helo and the VTOL jet. Hopefully it doesn't crash land on you like it did at MW2. Emergency airdrop, the carpet bomb, the advanced UAV. Yes, 12, so same. This is definitely going to be the best streak. Chopper gunner, the gunship, the Juggernaut. So this is going to be pretty interesting. I'm telling you guys right now, the streaks to run are going to be the advanced UAV, the VTOL jet, and the Overwatch helo. If the VTOL jet is chalked and it crash lands on you, definitely go ahead and we're going to be rocking the UAV instead. But overall, I'm liking what I'm seeing. There's just a couple of perks and abilities that are, watch this, say, field upgrades that are kind of questionable, but at the same time, I think this is actually a very solid amount of content we have within launch, and we have the ability of getting more content every single week this game releases with some of the additional, aftermarket parts. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Overall, I think this is a massive W. If you guys are excited, make sure you guys drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications. I'll keep you guys updated on any more patch notes that do drop. There was a lot, and I mean a lot of information that was dropped today. So hope you guys are excited as much as I am. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.